World Cup is here, baby. 4 games every single day. Couldn't be happier.
So you've been watching probably the most. I mean, I watched it a little, but what like is there anything you boys saw that was like ideal or dodgy or anything?
Work's been conflicting with me with the schedule, but I think the Canadian game was very underwhelming for sure.
Yeah.
There was lots of missed chances and
The shooting was.
Dude, don't even get me.
I know there was an injury problem, but even like Jonathan David had a bit of a.
He's cheeks.
stinker.
The other number 12, or that Donnie's name was useless. The big brawling dude we bring on named Prince. Like, what are we doing here? Like, Jenny was like, "Who's this guy?" I don't know where he's from. Like, I don't know what team he plays. Maybe he plays in the MLS. I don't really know. But I just when we brought on Laren. Like,
Yeah.
If March doesn't start him every single game,
That's the narrative.
I might throw myself.
That's the narrative I'm hearing. Like, why wasn't he started? I won't lie. I only got to catch the first half, so I didn't really see the shooting the second half. Like, I heard shit, but the thing is, like, I'm not defending our poor shooting, but we're Bosnia better than we thought. Like, they were always gonna be a hard game.
They set up to play counterattack.
Yeah.
And I mean, besides having Kolasinac, that's kind of about all they had at the back, like the back line. That's about it.
Was like 40. Like,
Yeah.
Dzeko. Yeah, he said he was the 40-year-old. I'm like, he's 40 now.
that is crazy.
I couldn't really name many of their like other players, but at the same time,
I've never heard of any of them. It might get him riled up, but I've never heard of any of them besides Dzeko and Kolasinac.
But I think like you still have to give like credit where credit's due. Where teams that make the World Cup, like they're not going to be stinky.
Well, exactly. I mean, first corner they get and they score. Like, fuck. Wow. Yeah. We've had 12 corners the whole game.
Oh
and we
my!
did fuck all with them.
That was what I was watching the first half.
Oh my god! Even get me started with that.
All the corners.
And like, I think like a lot of people look at maybe countries that are smaller in like population, and maybe like they don't have a big football like league in it. They get underlooked, but at the same time, in a lot of these countries, like soccer or football is the only sport they play. Yeah. Whereas in like North America here, like you play soccer, football, basketball, baseball, like the list, hockey, volleyball, like the list goes on. So there's still like, even though USA specifically has like hundreds of millions of people live there, only a finite percentage of them play footy. Whereas like in certain countries, the only sport they really identify with is footy. So you can't really like just knock them down for not being like big in population.
That's fair.
I think that gets like swept under the rug quite a bit.
It's like, well, Canada's such a big like country, but they're shit at football. It's like, yeah, it's not the first sport here.
No.
So.
The thing is, I think in the future we will be like.
Oh no, it's the evolution, now, right? Well, you see it with like everything.
Even U.S. and stuff.
Even the U.S. like the game's growing. I mean, you look at going off, but like the prices for starting hockey, like it's a couple grand for families to deal with, like to. Take that out of pocket, like
per season,
fuck that.
Per kid.
I'll buy $80 $60 boots and a football and a couple shin pads, and I'm fucking.
But you can find playing football.
Yeah, my kid's playing. Like
you can get one from school.
Yeah, like literally. Yeah.
I know a few kids.
Like, yeah, it's just so much easier, so much. What?
You know a few kids.
Sorry, that's not what. No, that doesn't. That sounds mental. That's not what I meant. But what do we say the U.S. game? They look.
I honestly know.
I know it's Paraguay, but
yes. So that U.S. game, that U.S. game, I was like, oh shit, like maybe it's the one off, maybe it's just the opening game for them, but they like, I mean, Paraguay did fuck all.
Yeah.
But they also like 3-man pressed every single guy, and they actually played like well.
Like, at the end of the day, they don't have, like, an insane team, but they have, like, good experience. Like, their whole back line has played in the Prem, I'm pretty sure. Pulisic has played at really high levels. Like, they have their midfield as well. Like, Weston McKennie, I think, is a starter in the Serie A. Like,
Serginho Dest, such a good. And Anthony Robinson.
Robinson, Mitchell are the two I'm thinking of.
Is great.
Balogun.
Forget about Balogun.
Ex-Arsenal. Yeah. Ex-English guy moved there.
Good experience.
Yeah, and now they have like a world-class coach, too. I do think...
I forgot about Poch.
It's
I
Poch.
forgot about that.
You know that he identifies as, like, American? I don't know when he got that status, but he's... like it doesn't even show that he's Argentine when
What?
it shows his name. It says American.
No,
I'm like
way.
what?
Maybe he somehow was able, like that was part of like the agreement was him getting citizenship status. Who
Yeah,
knows?
yeah, maybe.
Who knows?
But I was just like, what the fuck? Same as like watching the Morocco game against Brazil. I'm like, Issa Diop is fucking Moroccan. Where the fuck did that come from?
That did
Yeah, that
not.
was wild.
I was
I was like, I know he was French.
He's
I
French,
know
yeah.
he was French. I remember
on FIFA.
I remember shit. Yeah. No,
Yeah,
I was like,
I think he played a little bit for the national team as well. I just don't think he can hack it because but like
fucking Moroccan.
it's the same as Laporte a few years ago.
Oh
Who was
my-
French and then went to
Spain.
Went to
Yep.
Spain.
I forgot
Even
about
though
that.
I have mixed opinions on that rule because
No, the thing is, Rice and Grealish did it. So.
Scotland.
No, Ireland.
Oh yes, right. Yes.
That's
I
why-
still
yes.
feel like you should play for the country you're born in, regardless of.
If you're of dual citizenship or any other
Yeah,
citizenship.
like
But like,
that's one thing, but as well as like if you've already played a game for
Yeah.
one country, then you shouldn't be able to leave at all. Like if at birth, let's say you were professional and you could pick Canada or England, but you hadn't played for either yet, that's one thing as well. But most of these guys have already played for, like Diego Costa's done it, Laporte's done it.
Costa, yeah.
who the fuck you play for?
Brazil. He's born
Fuck off, really?
born in Brazil, but I'm pretty sure his mom's side is.
Yeah, I can't even remember.
Whatever the relation is.
Yeah.
He's played for both.
Yeah.
And it's just like, what are we doing here?
I mean,
And the Xhaka brothers, one plays for one plays for the other. Like, what are we doing?
I would have to say though, like if you have a better opportunity to play for a national team, like let's say Balogun would try to fight to start for England, like that ain't happening.
No,
Of course, you're gonna choose,
no, I do
Makes
understand that.
and you're able to. Like I know
Yeah.
I know what you want.
I think
be,
to get more minutes.
solid
makes
to
sense.
your roots, but like if you have the opportunity for your own career to,
I'm not so much like against the dual citizenship thing, but it's more like if you play for one country,
Yeah.
that's your country. You don't get to just switch.
I feel like a lot of people get mad when the guy. Sorry, they don't care when it's like a guy who is like Balogun. He wasn't gonna play in England, but he'll get minutes on America. But they get mad when it's like Rice. He would have obviously started for Ireland, and then he leaves and becomes one of England's best players. Like if you
so it
make
just
him.
feels like
I know that.
sucks. Like, sorry, Ireland,
Did
like,
him-
yeah,
Well, if
like-
you're Rice, it makes sense.
I think he
But obviously the
and,
Irish are gonna
I think
hate
he
me
and
for saying that.
Grealish played a game for Ireland or something.
Well, Rice made his debut, but Grealish was like youth leagues all through Ireland.
No, but like for
So
the
nothing-
national team.
So
Like,
nothing
they
big
both
stage.
played
Like
for the
Grealish wasn't
national
big
team.
stage.
No, so
like,
Grealish
first-
never made his senior debut, but Rice played 2 games for Ireland.
No.
See, like in my opinion, I think that.
Well, that's why they hate him.
Yeah.
Like Callum. Like,
Well, there's also a lot
Kick
of like
rock,
historical.
like kick rock.
No, there is like historical.
Oh, then that's what I mean.
drama
That
between-
one's extra
Yeah,
spicy.
that's
Kick it off your
that's
cliff
salt,
already, like,
that's
seriously.
salt. No,
Kick your rocks off the cliff.
there's nothing wrong with Irish people.
Oh fuck yeah!
No, wait,
nothing wrong with
no,
it.
I
I'm
was
just
Got
saying,
Conor
like,
McGregor to touch your bone.
so
The Irish people
like,
are
so
amazing.
bummer,
The Irish people are amazing. I was only laughing because he was saying like the national switching, not just Canada or not just England. I think you're just saying in general you should be allowed to switch.
I think you
to
should
better
be,
your career, yeah. Who the fuck cares if you don't? If you're like, oh, I played for a
No,
little
but-
bit. Oops, sex aside.
You're
I
saying
get,
it's more of a national.
yeah. He's
thing.
more of like stick to your roots and like.
No,
And
no, no,
You're
no,
saying
no.
it's like a career thing,
like if you like,
which it is. But I mean,
Let's just say like I magically was as good as Rice, but
Right.
I hadn't played for Canada or England. Then I think it's fair for me to say, oh, I want to play for England because it's the better team. But I'm saying if I've already played for Canada, it's weird to just re-represent another country. You know what I mean? Like, because you're supposed to be representing your country, but how? Like you have 2. Like everyone in the world could make an
Oh
argument
yeah.
for like 2.
The only
That's
thing
the
is, it's to everyone's discretion to what they think is like nation like proudness. If you know what I mean.
No, I do.
Like-
I do understand that, and that's why I think like the dual citizenship is fine. But I also think like it's way too easy if they are very lazy on that rule, and then you can get like these super teams.
Like
built.
did
Yeah.
Mbappe play for the Moroccan team? Because he could have.
Yeah, but see, if he hadn't played for the Moroccan team and then decided to play
No,
for
and-
France, and
Well, you're thinking. You're trying to say like, did he
Like
double
kick
dip?
him.
Did he double dip?
Yeah,
to
I don't like-
nation things, and you
I
don't like that.
I
You
don't
like
like the double dipping.
You
I
like
think
just
it's-
if you get called up
pick
for
one.
the one, yeah.
Yeah,
And you
pick
start
one.
you like clean slate, and you start.
Yeah.
Only choose that. You
I
don't
think-
like the double dipping. Of,
Yeah, and I think like if you
Which
feel
is
like you need
understandable.
to represent England, then you have to do that and not have a safety.
I think it would be worse if he, if Rice, did a full tournament with Ireland and
Well,
then
'cause
went
I-
over to England.
I think
Yeah,
his 2
I agree.
games.
if you did 2 games, like fucking
No, but
who remembers it?
I
No,
think
I
there were
do
2. I
understand.
think there were 2 like
friendlies or something.
There was something about it. Like, it wasn't like two
Oh.
insane games. Like, I don't know if it was friendly, but it wasn't like two World Cup or anything. But like,
But there are players that do the full thing.
yeah, but
like
I
Laporte
yeah.
did.
Yeah, if you were.
I
Like,
will say though, if I
that,
was an Irish person, like I do understand the frustration. Like obviously you want Rice on your team, so that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. Like I do feel bad for the Irish, but like
But dude,
if you're Rice, like he must have some sort of reasoning or whatever.
no, and that is fair. But I'm just saying, like, especially with all these European countries, like, a lot of people can get dual citizenship very easily. Like, a lot of people's parents are from different places.
Yep.
But it just shows that, you know, certain players, like, even on Scotland, for example, I'm sure some of them have English roots or can possibly do it.
Yeah.
But they just decide not to. And, like, another player that has done this recently is Wan-Bissaka.
Oh.
Yeah, he played for England, and then he
now
plays for fucking Zimbabwe now.
Right.
Yeah,
Yes.
there's
Flag
also
change in
there's
FIFA.
also there's someone else that
forgot
I don't
about-
think I can't remember as well.
So,
Did you?
But-
Sorry, no,
No, I can't remember.
I was gonna say, did you guys see? Just I forgot to mention the Poch thing. There's like a photo of him like grabbing one of the guy's ass.
no.
He like
No?
He's like you know when you
No.
like you know when you like hug to like celebrate. He's like hugging, but he's also like reaching. Like it was like a clench.
Oh.
Like I know this is like a weird fact. I stayed on it for a while
How the fuck did you find this?
to watch it.
How'd you
What?
find this?
Is it?
The Americans love that.
Where are you searching?
We've researched. I searched up Poch.
Bumming or what? Like,
No, but what was the other game that was crazy? Oh yeah, Morocco Brazil was always gonna be a good game. Netherlands Japan today was always gonna be
That was
a
a
good
great one.
Like there's all these games that were always gonna
even
be
the
close.
Australia Turkey one last night. Bro. My god,
I said that group. I know there's a few groups that people are like talking about, but for me that group is like gonna be the hardest. Australia, Turkey, and US, and then Paraguay maybe, but like those three I think are gonna all be very competitive.
I think the Scotland group is actually very balanced as well.
That's the one with Haiti and then Brazil, Morocco, I think.
Yeah.
That's gonna be great.
But I just think
Let me
there's
figure it out.
yeah, we'll get the official thing
Let me
out. But
get
I'm
it.
pretty sure when I looked at it, and because I went to dinner with the folks last night, and the Brazil game
the
was
folks?
on. Yeah.
Dad.
And the Brazil game was on in the background, and it was funny because we were trying not to watch it because it was in the 70th minute. We couldn't help ourselves, but
Dude, it gets so hype.
So yeah,
Like every game is actually watchable.
so yeah.
oh yeah,
It's sick.
Scotland, Morocco, Brazil, Haiti for this
Okay.
one group.
So that
I know that Haiti are up in the air, but at the same time, like you have to think like they're a small population. They probably guaranteed only play footy.
yeah.
They can still do it, and they
Dude, they caused
put up a
Scotland
good fight.
issues.
Yeah,
They
and
were
I,
all-
Was this Haiti?
Yeah, we were watching the pub yesterday.
Yeah?
They
Oh,
caused
they-
the issues.
yeah, and I really regret. Well, not regret, but I'm always going to back Canada. But I actually think Scotland are also another dark horse contender
Yeah.
because they have a really like
They...
slept on team. I think their only problem is their two best defenders play the same position.
Yeah, but that
Jeremy
that
Robertson?
Cannon Dokes guy on the right. Oh yeah,
Dose.
Oh, I don't think
Dokes.
Yeah, I think
Cannon,
Well,
Cannon Dokes. whatever.
Ryan, Christian, John McGinn in the midfield's pretty
Oh my
good.
god.
the
Super
right,
John
the
McGann.
young right wing they played yesterday. who
Yeah,
stood up
Cannon
McTominay.
Dokes. Yeah,
yeah,
Cannon Dokes, dude.
played
He's.
fantastic.
I don't even know how old he is. He's baller.
Yeah,
They
I
do
don't.
have a
I don't even know. I don't even know where he plays.
Yeah.
I feel like I've heard the name.
Dokes
before,
is, I think, in the Prem somewhere.
And they have
No, maybe yeah.
Billy Gilmore who used to play on.
He's now injured, so
Oh,
he's
injured.
out for
Oh,
this.
okay,
He's
yeah.
out for this World Cup. Yeah,
That's
he got,
unfortunate.
Oh,
fucking,
that's
he got an
unfortunate.
injury like right before it.
Because I was gonna say I knew they had like a pretty solid midfield.
Bella Gilmore,
Billy
play for
Gilmore.
Chelsea.
Probably Gilmore.
Or no,
He's got a
was it-
YouTube thing
no,
about
was
him.
it Chelsea? Was it Brighton? I thought it was Brighton. Or was it Chelsea?
You did Brighton and Chelsea.
Brighton and Chelsea.
Yeah.
Now-
And then Napoli.
Speaking of
After
these,
that.
With McDonald.
Scott McSauce. Like,
They've really got that.
Scott makes sauce in it. So
Yeah, they shouldn't have let him go. It was a-
yeah. No, but the thing is, like, it's one of those.
Prem
It's,
transfer.
Ned's clap.
but it's one.
Set
Of,
her in.
it's one of
Ned's
those.
clap, bro.
It's one of those ones that like you don't realize how insane he was until he.
No,
like, he kind of
dude,
had
he
to
was
leave.
their top scorer before they.
Yeah, that's a
that season,
problem.
he was
Yeah,
their
you
top
know,
But was
scorer.
that? Could you make that same argument with Marino? Like Marino for a while was scoring for us, but is he a starter
Yeah,
now?
but-
I don't know if
yeah,
you'd
but
start Marino.
I'm
You
not-
have other
No, but we didn't sell Marino.
We didn't, and I'm glad we
And they
didn't.
didn't need to sell. I think they sold him for like
No.
30 million.
I'm not saying they should. I agree they shouldn't
They
have
just
sold him.
spent 60 on some guy that no one's heard of.
I-
and their whole fan base
I,
is fuming.
I agree they shouldn't have sold him, but the thing is, it's hard to like. It's one of those ones like we don't know what we were thinking when he was still on United. Like it's easy for us to say this now because we know how good he is, but like when he first got sold, I don't know if I even like.
No, I'm pretty sure their fan base was in uproar about it.
Well, the fan
yeah,
base
when
probably
they're
was.
your top, when he's your top scorer,
Yeah.
he's a fucking
But-
midfielder.
but
yeah,
I'm-
you'd be like, what?
Yeah.
But as like an Arsenal fan, I didn't really like. It didn't affect me much, obviously.
Dude,
Like,
well,
but
they
like
were cheeks
from a
at the
football
time.
fan, you're probably like that is weird.
Which
But-
it didn't make sense to me. I remember like there was a. Anyways, we don't need to go off on McTominay.
He's good though. No, but you know what I like about him? He's classy. Like, he speaks well, and then also like he dresses. But speaking of these young guys, like, is there any breakout stars that the boys have?
I had one that I found that I got to watch like properly. It was like the Morocco Brazil game, and it was like also like ties into being an Arsenal target as well. This summer as well. So I was like, oh shit! Like,
I think
you think you know the name?
he's their 6, right? The 6 or 8 for Morocco.
Are you Bouadi?
Yes.
Guy? Yeah.
I've been seeing
He was a spotlight guy in that game. Like I don't even know the stats
Like
for him. I'm not really like I don't go into stats. I'm like, ooh, that many completion passes and tackles won. I don't care. Just watching him like he's fucking class.
Get my
Like,
calculator out. Let's see the statistics.
so I didn't get into those details and shit, but he won every duel and he just was like boss in the midfield. He genuinely ran it, and you could see him as like a breakout player in that game, and someone like that, like he's like a Rice
That's
to me,
solid.
and he's young as shit.
Yeah.
So, but other than that, there's a guy from Mexico. He's a like a center attacking mid that is pretty good.
I feel like they're
Yeah, like I didn't really get to watch too many of the breakout other stars that you see online that people are talking about to look out for. But
yeah.
I think we all kind of agreed on the Scotland guy too.
Gannon Dokes?
Yeah.
Dokes, oh yeah.
Because I didn't even know anything about him, but I thought he played great.
He's got such good feet. Yeah, he's such a
He like attacked with
little baller
intent.
boy.
Yeah, he attacked with intent.
Yeah.
It's not like a lot of wingers nowadays where
Yeah.
they don't dribble anymore.
Like
It
a
is
fucking
nice
Martinelli, he's dribble backwards, sideways.
It is
Dribble
nice to see a winger
backwards.
like that, but also, the Arsenal guy, it would be sick to have him. But I'm just wondering, is he similar to like Lewis Kelly,
Who's this? Which one?
the guy from Morocco, who you'd say maybe at Arsenal?
Well, he's a like a 6.
Oh,
Right?
he's more of a 6
He's
instead
like a
of
6, right?
Okay,
Yeah, he's a
proper 6.
midfielder. He's a proper midfielder. Yeah.
Because would you say Miles Lewis Kelly is more box to box?
Yeah.
He can dribble forward a bit.
You
Yeah.
can defend too.
Yeah.
I think that's the beauty between.
He can carry.
Rice,
He's a ball carrier.
both.
He's a ball
Yeah.
carrier.
We can't have
Like
2
Rice.
8s and a 10.
I love it.
I think
Yeah.
that's the best thing is because
I put Zubani on the bench.
Well, no, I agree, and that's what I'm wondering with this guy. Would it be worth to spend 80 mil? That was the price that I saw.
80 million?
Well, that was the price that I
What
saw.
kind of it looks like?
where does
Yeah.
he play for? He's played one World Cup game.
No.
This
no,
is
but
the
he
thing.
plays on
Monaco?
Lille.
Lille. Yeah.
Lille.
My
Like my
problem-
sorry.
No.
All I was saying was that, like I actually don't know much about him. It was funny that my friend on the car ride, really good guy.
Yeah.
He was telling,
Talking about him.
yeah, and then also when we were watching the game, same thing. Like he was pointing him out there.
Yeah.
But that's what I mean. Like already you got guys talking about. That being said, is it 18 or 19 or whatever? 80 mil when you have Miles Lewis Kelly and Zubmeni? Is it? It could be cool, and we need to spend the money anyway because we're building.
I think we desperately need.
But
a
we need
world-class
forwards
But
for-
Skelly might. Yeah, Skelly. I don't know, man. I don't know.
I like Skelly.
No, yeah.
Oh, I'll back Skelly.
And then
I'm biased, obviously, but like.
But I didn't. Yeah. But if we're going back to World Cup, like
I think Morocco.
that's
could
kind of
go
all.
far.
That's kind of who I saw. All I saw for as a youngster for that. Yeah, that's kind of about it.
I don't. I've got 2 shouts, but like, do you have any? Because I don't. Was yours more the Dokes one?
Yeah, I really didn't see like. I honestly have to be honest.
There hasn't
I
been-
probably maybe watched like
So the
50% of these games. The,
No,
the
fair
Canadian
enough.
the
It's hard to
Canadian
watch.
American ones were
Yeah.
the most I watched, but I just got caught up with work.
Yeah.
And I watched, well, I guess I've watched like about 4 or 5 games.
Yeah.
But
It is also-
I really can't say that I've watched every second of it.
The times are kind of minging for like when you're probably working.
Yeah, when you're the
traveling.
midweek one, but also like
So what did you?
we've only seen one like game from all these teams, and not even all the
Yeah,
teams. So it's
that's
like
the
by
thing.
the time we get like 4 weeks out, like we'll
you
know.
get a proper like take on someone's ability and like okay, this guy's like he's the deal.
You'll
He's
know.
right. He's a real deal, right?
But
But,
there's-
what did you see? Who did you see?
There's
Breakout guys.
there's 3 shouts.
Okay.
One hasn't played, and it's not technically a breakout, but it's more just a mention at the international level.
Okay.
He's been unreal for
this?
club level. Elliot Anderson at Forest. He's been unreal
For England?
No, but let me say at Forest.
Yeah, I know, but for England though.
I think England. I would actually. I could see him being our player of the tournament. I think he's that important. No, dude, this guy.
But you didn't put him in your list.
What for what?
Player of the tournament.
Who did I put for player of the tournament? Oh, I put Kane. No, like Kane will get the award. But I'm saying I think like
That's the same
you know,
argument I made with Rice.
it's the argument we make
Yeah.
with Rice every time. We're like, Rice has been our best player, but like say
All these like
say someone gets like
statistic
a
bots that don't watch the game and they just look at numbers.
But like that being said, obviously if Kane scores like an insane amount of goals, he'll obviously like I hope he wins.
No,
it.
that's
but
fair.
but I just mean like
It'll
in
probably
terms
be
of like
awesome.
an important like guy who just bosses the midfield.
Yeah.
That was my shout for Elliot Anderson. I know that's like a bit.
How old is he anyway?
That's what I'm saying. Like I don't
He's
want to use a cop out.
23.
Yeah, 23 or 20. I think
He hasn't played much international anyway.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I think
kinda...
at the international level. But that being said, like breakouts more for guys you haven't really heard of. But
Is he starting
what
though? Do you reckon?
he'll start him and Rice, for sure.
Interesting.
I even liked Turkey's left winger yesterday. I don't even know how old he is, but
Turkey's left winger.
yeah, Turkey is left winger.
Interesting.
Is he the one that plays for Juve? Yeah, he plays for Juve.
Oh fuck! I don't watch that league at all.
I do want to
Let me find
But
it.
what I will say, my other two, right? So you know how I mentioned my friend who's I forget how to say the Morocco guy's name.
Oh, this guy?
My friend was
Buwadi? Yeah, Buwadi. Yeah,
my
Buwadi.
friend who was telling me about that. He's from Switzerland, and he mentioned these two guys, and we watched them in the game.
So watch Buwadi play while you guys are on the bus, right?
Buwadi's the Morocco guy.
Yes.
Right? So we watched the Brazil. We watched part of the Brazil Morocco.
Yep.
Oh no, the Swiss game. Sorry, I only got to see the highlights because we were playing. We were playing
Swiss Qatar one.
Swiss Qatar. So there's these two youngsters.
For Switzerland?
Yeah, and he actually played against this guy called Johan Menzambi. I think he's 20.
Okay.
Comes on as a 10. And I think yesterday he played well, created a massive chance, supposedly, that they didn't score.
Right.
But he could be an interesting shout. And again, I'm going off my friends saying, I've never heard of this guy. I've genuinely never heard of this guy. But he looks unreal. And I've heard some good things. So we will see Johan Menzambi from Switzerland. Mm-hmm. And like I said, I am biased to Switzerland because they're my dark horse. And a 1-1 guitar, by the way, that is a game I want to talk about. That is not good for Canada. And also, what are Switzerland doing?
Yeah, it is good and bad for Canada. It's good for Canada because it gives them a second chance, because as much as everyone was writing off Qatar,
Well, you saw how defensively structured they are.
yeah, but if Canada gets their shooting on
yeah.
track,
We're actually fine
we can
for
have
the most part, like everywhere
we
else.
can have a good chance.
And we're decent.
I do
we're
think
decent.
I do think like with Qatar, and it kind of goes back to what I was saying as well. A lot of like these countries in the Middle East, like they mainly play footy. Like they are still they might not have like
heat as well.
And yeah, that's another thing. They might not be world class players, but they live ball. Like they want.
And they might not be the most technically, but they
put
you know,
their
every country has like every small country has like a game plan that they stick to and they know that works, that got them to the World Cup, right?
Yeah.
Like you know, Qatar's is defensively structured. You know, good luck trying to break them down, because that's all the announcers were talking about.
Yeah.
The analysts were just talking. Yeah,
that's what I was kind of saying is bad.
Effective.
same as Australia.
That's kind of
Socceroos.
Yeah.
Dude, they were.
There was memes of Arteta like looking at the Australian. the thing is for Qatar, like why I say it's negative is like, well, one like, what's it called? Qatar now think that they, you know, that'll give them confidence. Or oh shit, we can actually go and beat Canada and Bosnia.
Well, you think Switzerland would have beat them?
That's what I'm saying.
Right?
That's the issue.
Switzerland win the group.
Well, because I think Switzerland will still win the group. I think they'll win the next two games. But like, unfortunately, I mean, I know, you know, Switzerland didn't
Game's game. Look at Brazil, Morocco.
Yeah. No, but like I'm just mean,
Look at Netherlands, Japan.
it could be a good thing where it might give Canada a chance. If we can get
Yeah.
a result against Switzerland, we could win the group. But at the same time, I'm more on the side where I'm like, oh, it gives Qatar like that mindset that they might now think they can take us on and Bosnia. Like imagine Qatar beat Bosnia and then we have to play Qatar. That could be a tough
We'll
game.
have to see. I do think with Qatar too, the home field advantage is out the window, because if do Canada and U.S. and Mexico all play their games in their countries, or
I think
or
only
just
yeah,
Canada?
I think for the group stage.
The group
Okay.
stage, yeah.
So that is actually good for us though, because the two Canadian countries are two of the more like moisture air countries, like Vancouver.
The
and,
Canadian countries.
The cities?
Sorry, like Canadian cities. Canada is my city.
Yeah, London. London is.
Sorry, I just meant like
England is
the
a city, yeah.
the cities that Canada is hosting.
Yeah.
Is the moist ones. They're not any of the central provinces where the air is dry and similar to their air quality.
Yeah.
So, but I do actually think that's advantageous for us though, because they won't have like moisture, especially if it's in like Toronto where it's hot, where it's
Yeah.
like hot but like damp air. Like they might not be used to that, but they are still used to the heat though. But I actually think the like countries from the Middle East will actually have a good chance when they play in like the southern states, like when they play in Dallas or when they play in Mexico, because it'll be the similar
Mexico.
climates to what
Are we talking about basically like the Thai video? We must
The
forget it's been
weather?
raining.
Well, no, but I'm just thinking like in the
No, I just said there's a
Been raining.
like the Qatar where they're so used to playing.
like imagine like
Couldn't rain.
like
See, that's-
England playing in Mexico or whatever, right? Like they're used
Yeah,
to
they're
like
gonna
Spain
struggle.
and shit like that, but when they come to Mexico, it's just dry desert.
Well,
heat.
the atmosphere in that Mexico stadium, by the way, looked insane.
The
atmosphere?
Azteca one?
Crazy.
The
Like
Azteca
Too
one?
bad the
Yeah.
too bad
Yeah,
the
dude.
opening too bad the opening song blows. But anyways, getting back to it.
The,
we're not much better. We had Michael Bublé do a choir song for ours. Like, what are we doing?
And the fact that the finals not in the Azteca Stadium is a disgrace. Like
You think so?
It's already hosted 2 World
Isn't it?
Cup
Where
finals.
is
Oh, I didn't know that.
It's where
It's in the
Maradona
States,
did the
right?
hand of God.
Really?
Yeah, the finals in the fucking New York one. Like,
Oh.
why?
Did you see the
It's
videos
not
by
even
the
in
way
the
of
fucking.
yesterday?
It's not even in the Dallas one.
Did you see the videos in New York yesterday after the basketball?
No,
Yeah.
is it just riot?
Dude, you know,
It's crazy.
you know how
Yeah,
bad
classic, yeah.
New York have been for years though.
Yeah,
Like 54 years, right?
So you were happy,
Oh,
by
a
the way.
long time. What's that?
You were probably happy.
Oh, I was stoked.
But I just meant like
I'm not a bandwagon in anything. I'll show
Yeah.
a jersey from fucking time.
I remember you were watching, but I just meant like, can you imagine imagine US won somehow in New York? I know that's like a 0.00.
Dude, they.
But like,
Dude, they might look the best
I know they're not
of the
gonna-
North American teams,
I know
but
they're not winning. I'm just
they
Football is the game, right?
they
Like, you
literally
never know what's
think
gonna happen.
Pulisic is the
LeBron James
Ron
soccer.
James version of soccer.
LeBron James.
He's not. Yeah.
I couldn't be asked, and there's memes going around it. I couldn't be asked listening to the American, like announcing for
Dude.
games. They had to they had to teach people that were watching it like stuff that was happening underneath the scoreboard. It was like this rule is happening because this does like this happened because of this. And I'm like it's for educational, sure, but like what are we fucking doing here?
I know they're like a
Yeah.
powerhouse of the world,
But-
but like they need to stop. Like they should have just let Mexico just host it solo.
Did
That was
you
it.
see Lalas's thing with Henri
Oh,
and
that
them?
was a
Like
hard
what?
watch.
That Henri's like he took his mic away.
that was a hard watch. Yeah.
Did you guys also see Zlatan take a shot at Holland? I was like,
No.
you guys are like
Yeah, it was
the
Henri. It was
same
Henri,
fucking
Ibra, and
player.
Lalas, or what? Yeah, and it was like
I was
what?
like, you guys. I was like Zlatan was like
So what'd he say?
chirping at Holland. He said like, that they were trying to like compare him almost in a way, and he wasn't having any of it. He
No,
was
because
like,
I'm Zlatan.
he was like, oh, I
Yeah,
can do
yeah.
everything. Holland just shoots, and in my head, I was like, dude, Holland
He had one
broke
overhead
so
kick.
many Premier League records by the time he was like 22, and he was like,
But-
when you played in the Prem, you were shit.
Are you putting Zlatan in that City team and he does the same though, or no?
It'd be interesting.
I
I would say it'd be I'd be very
I think
interested.
it
I
would
think
be
he would
interesting.
do a lot.
You think
As
it would
much
be
as
better
Holland?
than that?
No. The thing is, we can't take away from Haaland. Like that's pretty unreal.
I want to give
But-
the edge to Holland, but at the same time too,
maybe because of the mindset.
he's got the
Haaland-
best. He's got the best cam in the world feeding him.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah, so
Haaland-
it could any
Haaland-
striker.
I think the reason I
Maybe
think
a Mkhitaryan
I
for-
would probably edge it Haaland as well because like, he seems like a like.
like off the pitch, he's not an ego. Like,
Well,
he's like
okay,
a-
well, I don't know.
This is Haaland?
Yeah,
Zlatan
sure.
seems like an interesting guy, but I mean, like Haaland's like pretty.
dude, he's
humble.
like a
Say
guy.
humble.
Zlatan's like Homelander. I'm a god.
Yeah, dude, it's
He's-
like
Zlatan's
he
got that
found like
Homelander
injections
mindset.
of testosterone that he does up every morning. Whereas like Holland's like, there's just a video where he's like, I'm just gonna play FIFA today,
Yeah, Haaland's an
or
interesting.
I'm
guy.
gonna dress up as the Joker around Manchester.
I
I
gotta
don't
give-
actually fucking like Holland. Fucking rat.
Boys,
But
what-
to his credit too, though, of all, while we just quickly talk about City, he's the only one there who can actually be like, I'm a fan of it though.
Which one? Which one?
Holland. He can actually say he's a fan of City because his dad used to play for.
Yeah.
Where
Oh,
all
I see
these
what you're
other,
saying. Got
all
munched
these
by
other, yeah, and that was right. That was probably.
Do you and do you see all our boys who used to rep Arsenal kids? Like so many, like, there's like 10 Arsenal players with like kid photos of them in Arsenal kids, and like
That play for us now.
Yeah,
That,
like
that had kids.
we have like so many
Dude,
proper Arsenal fans that are players now.
Arsenal
Everybody loved
have,
Tiano Barry had a fucking Arsenal kid on.
Dude, Arsenal's the third most popular team in the Prem.
Who's the prep?
Who else? United and Liverpool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
fucking
it's-
know. But we're
Chelsea
like,
gotta
it's,
be-
it's like
No
big brother,
shot.
little brother.
No?
and
No shot.
Chelsea? Oh, dude, I bet you some like
Fuck no.
shitter teams have more fans than Chelsea.
Shitter teams in the Prem. They're all. I
bet you-
I can't make that argument.
Well, who has? Well, like, are we talking like actual Chelsea fans or Chelsea bandwagon fans?
How do we? I don't know.
Well, how do we?
Then you got
decipher-
half of said country. I'm not gonna say said country,
Speaking
but
of-
they're basically fucking
Dude, when
Speaking of
Chelsea
Chelsea,
fans.
like when
What?
Pulisic was there, they're like they adopted all of America. Oh, he's the LeBron James.
Yeah, it's
speaking of Chelsea, what do we
What?
think about the Cucurella transfer to Real Madrid?
Wait, what?
He's going to Real Madrid.
He's transferred.
Guess how much for? Take a guess.
Wait, is this like
80.
confirmed?
80.
Confirmed.
80?
80.
80 confirmed.
For
But-
what?
by the way-
I could fucking
by the
play
way-
for
by the way,
Madrid.
June-
you guys out here, you
June-
can play for Madrid then too.
June
fucking.
June 13th, he's going. I'm excited to play with Xavi Alonso. I trust his plans. June 14th, he gets signed to Real Madrid.
Isn't he?
He's
Oh, that's what he
Oh,
said
what?
about Chelsea with
Like
Xavi. He's like, oh, okay, wait, and I'm moving.
Yeah, of
Exactly.
course he was hyped with Xavi Alonso. They're two dumb Spanish idiots.
Why? No,
Well, it doesn't matter because
Xavi Alonso's
he doesn't
not
want to play for
Xavi
him, so it
Alonso-
doesn't matter. They don't want to play with each other.
Xavi Alonso's fine. I just don't like. They're very much like Portugal in the nationality, where they just.
This guy.
Here we go again.
Oh no.
Here we go.
The thing is, Cucurella.
Sit back.
Cucurella. How is he valued at 80 million?
Okay, well, so we're gonna get this real quick here. So they have
Who is their left back? They got Ferland Mendy, right? Like he's just
but
always
but
around.
the new back line is going to be Rudiger, Konate, Cucurella, Courtois,
Probably. Trent.
and Trent.
So these are all Prem guys coming over.
And then
what
Mbappe
happened-
still has a petition for him to get kicked out.
What happened to Huijsen? By the way, he just not play.
Huijsen, yeah.
People, someone was telling me he's been shocking this year.
well, dude, a
He's
lot
still,
of
like,
pressure for
young.
21,
Of
21 Bournemouth to go to.
I think
Straight to Real Madrid.
No, I have sympathy for him.
Oh no, yeah.
I'm just saying, like, I don't know what happened.
I think he's Spanish, and I think he really wanted to play for the national, like the best national team we have.
Yeah.
But I think he should have stayed at Bournemouth or stayed in the Prem.
Thing is,
Because he moved when he needed to be as good as Rudiger,
Yeah.
and I think everyone knew he wasn't. So like the pressure just got to him.
Thing is, he played so good, but
I think he's a great player.
I feel bad because he didn't even make the World Cup now.
Yeah.
So who are Spain's center backs?
The Barcelona guy, Kubasi,
Kubarsi.
Okay, that's fine.
he was like
God
also
damn it,
like 18 or 19. He's
Still young as shit. It was Kenan Yildiz for that Turkey guy.
Oh, Yildiz, yeah.
Remember Yildiz? Yeah.
He's, but I don't know if he's breakout though. Like he's already like.
No, just for a guy to look out for.
Oh,
Like, I
yeah,
liked
yeah.
him.
He,
Just a
was
look
on.
out.
He had some good FIFA cards this year, didn't he?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I
he's
remember.
pretty-
The name sounds familiar.
He's like an up and coming.
Yildiz,
YL
Yildiz is the guy
DZ.
that Arsenal wanted. There's also another. Who's Nico? What nationality is Nico Paz from? Because he's a guy playing under
Oh, he's from.
Fabregas's.
By the way, the Spanish defense is shocking. To be honest here.
I can't remember Nico
Wait, tell
Paz,
us.
but I isn't it?
I've heard of Paz, Nico Paz.
I don't know.
Argentina.
It might be somewhere like I don't know, but
It's
yeah,
something like that.
He's the guy I was gonna say. I don't know if he's technically breakout, but he has been apparently unreal for Fabregas. But yeah, read us out the Spanish background because how
It
close
is-
to
it
not
is bad.
Even got a nod.
It's pretty bad.
Cucurella got to be there, no?
Yeah.
Dude, he
so
fucking sings.
so you got
stupid
remember Pubil, the Atletico Madrid guy?
Yeah, Pugo, yeah.
Eric Garcia, who plays for Barca.
Oh yeah, him and Kubasi are the Barcelona.
Yeah, so him and Kubarsi, and then Marcos Llorente.
Okay, he's actually good. Another Atletico.
Pedro Porro,
That is.
Cucurella.
You can't. How?
I'm Eric Laporte.
Sorry, how are
That's-
Pedro
that's-
Porro and Jed Spence going to the World Cup? The two shittest fullbacks in the league.
My question is.
I feel like you finally come around to say that Spence is shit.
I've always said he's
no,
shit.
no.
No, he's been with it? Okay.
No, he's been on it because I mentioned the fucking this guy's playing in the Premier League.
Oh, here it goes. All right. Now I've started this.
Fucking
Fuck,
pants.
yeah.
Anyways, so
The reason I don't, the reason I don't like Spence though as well is just he's like we lost the Champions League final and the first thing instead of like realizing how shit Spurs are, the first thing he does is have tweets about Arsenal. It's like
you guys almost fucking got relegated, and they're on about us.
how
They lost in the fucking final as well. And he wasn't even there. What a fucking.
And then
why-
Richarlison put a post out that we lost the final, the Champions League final.
Listen,
That guy
like,
needs,
those
that guy
two-
needs to make like a
I'm more worried about
neck and
Arsenal
fuck off.
than them like surviving.
Yeah. Yeah.
But, I don't
But yeah,
Is there,
but back to the World Cup again.
is there any kits that you guys have been interested in? 'Cause I took some photos of some cool kits I've seen.
Yeah, I don't know if we'll show this.
Well, I can
after,
add it
but
onto the screen, but
I liked.
there's some juicy ones.
Oh shit! Did I put
Like
it-
I just want to start off with an early shout. Both Canada and US, the black away kits look sick.
I think Norway's black.
Oh, here's-
kid is-
here's- here's mine.
That's
Haven't
another
seen-
one.
haven't seen them yet,
here's
but I
mine.
All
think-
three.
I just said the first one. I just said the Japan away kit.
Oh,
Yeah.
clean. That is clean. Just the simple white.
We have.
Well,
seen
look at all the
mine.
fucking like small stripes of colors.
Oh
too.
yeah.
Like,
It's-
No, but I just mean I do like that like style.
I fuck with it. I even liked. I thought the Paraguay one when they played the U.S. was
Paraguay had a
was
shot.
actually like kind of sick. It was actually not bad.
I think-
Even the France one, or no, the Belgium one.
Boys,
Or-
let me show you this.
This is the Belgian one.
Yeah, it's interesting for sure.
That is clean.
This is the France one. I like the mint green.
The mint.
I'm a sucker for like mint chip shit. Like I love
Ghana away kit.
Ghana away. Yeah, I think they saw some menu wearing that one. That
I
was a good
just
one.
want to see the Norway black one.
This
Like,
one?
it has like all the Nordic
Wait, so-
lettering on it.
Oh
It's
yeah,
so
that
sick.
sounds. That's.
It's just the all black
Is this Norway?
with the all black Norway, the all black Canada.
it's like a. It's like a. It's like a. It's like a
the-
black. It's like a black ice kind of.
I'm pretty sure
That's the
the.
Canada one.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that one's sick. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure the Norway one though, they have like Nordic lettering font.
So not that one that
And
he
it
showed.
looks really sick. Well, no, same one, but like the back of their name, like you know how like Nordic writing, like the font of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For
Very
their
like Viking looking like.
Braille.
But when they have like their last names on it, like, that'd be sick. Like imagine getting like the Odegaard or Holland one.
Oh,
in
yeah.
that. Like that would be cool.
Look, this was that away kit Paraguay you were talking about.
Yeah, that one like wasn't too bad.
Yeah, I'm not a big Puma guy.
But-
yeah.
Sorry,
Maybe it wasn't- maybe it wasn't-
when
maybe it
you
wasn't.
say the Nordic, that actually does.
Maybe it wasn't
sound
then.
sick.
Yeah, let me see if I can find
But really quick, these are my other two. Republic of Korea away. Is clean.
Yeah, the flower.
The
yeah,
purple.
The purple.
But lads,
yeah.
this is my favorite one of all.
Which one?
Uruguay away. Look how clean that is.
What
Nah,
is the
sorry.
blue? What is the blue like window?
it looks like the
things?
Black Panther thing.
Dude, I think
going
it's so
on.
clean.
What
I don't
what are
know.
those
I
like
think
indigo like those lilac
I have
color
no
things?
idea what
They look
that
like windows.
I have no idea what that like represents, but I just think that's so sick. Oh yeah, you gotta show that
Like the Nordic lettering.
Howland.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, it's sick.
it's
I think this will be kit of the.
It is. Well,
You think?
At least
I think this will be kit of the.
Well, like
tournament.
I think
It's just clean.
I think the reason I was gonna say people who think it's like clean, simple, they'll like that one. But some people like love the animations. And
I still don't mind the Canada one.
I think
I still don't mind the
that
Canada
away
one.
kit.
Yeah, I really don't mind it at
I'm
all.
a fan of that one too. I biased to Canada, biased to England, but the England home kit was pretty clean too. It's like white with like red stripes like here. I know you might not like it, but like the central crest has also.
Well,
been pretty
you guys
cool.
are English, right? So you guys get to see like all
We
the
have a
kits,
better-
right?
dude,
You guys got a better
Well,
take on.
Our England home kit, the crest is here, but our away kit, I think it's in the center, and I think it looks kind of cool.
And it's happened like that before, where the crest was in the middle before, right?
I think so.
In the early 2000s.
I think when we had like an all red kit, but
Speaking of the middle crest one, I'm pretty sure Scotland's is middle crest as well.
Yes.
And I think it's very clean as well. It's just like navy blue, simple crest, simple thing.
Yeah,
done.
the
Like,
Scotland kit they had yesterday wasn't bad.
yeah,
No, yeah,
I think that's the one,
that's the one,
with
like,
like the
it's-
yellow crest.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
simple and it just works.
We can talk about the World Cup news that's happened before the World Cup and during it.
What was that?
Well, we had all the shit that happened at the England training camp.
Oh man,
There's about
there's
6
so-
different things
yeah.
that's happened about that. We haven't talked about that yet.
I just heard of that. What is So what's going on with some? of it?
So they had 9 people. They had a 9-person like wounded or shot outside of their area, like
I
4
didn't-
miles away.
Not know
They're
that.
in Kansas. Yeah, it was Kansas.
Bad.
So they had that one, and then they had their equipment truck.
I've seen that.
All their equipment stolen.
stolen, like all the training kits.
And then they were on the
That's
then they were on the
not
train to the training ground, or something like that, or the airplane, and the chef they had got stopped for the knives that he brought.
Right. Dude, weird. And then wasn't there like a tornado warning?
And then there was the biggest
Some-
earthquake or tornado that happened outside in the history of like Kansas or whatever it was.
yeah, it's tornado.
Like, what the
tornado
fuck?
season over
What's
there.
going on for the boys? Like the thing is, I think they're still hungry to play.
And then it's hot as fuck there too.
yeah.
Fuck.
I think they're still hungry to play, and like at the end of the day, they still have like class facilities. Like them,
Yeah, no, it's
them
just
as
like, what the
people are fine, but it's like none of this like helps. Like it's all like admin stuff
Yeah.
that like is annoying. Like,
And then also
not having
that-
a chef
yeah.
like would be crazy.
What was the other news? Oh, we had that Somalian ref that got refused.
But
And
Canada
then-
clutch, right?
Oh, did you guys see this?
No,
though?
he got sent back to his country, but FIFA paid him his full salary that he would have got for playing or like for reffing the World
Yeah,
Cup.
that's at least nice.
They reimbursed, like they gave it to him.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
paid him for it, which was sick. But I was like, damn.
I want to come back.
Yeah, the other news topic was they were talking about, or maybe like theory about it, was that the U.S. wanted Iran to play their game then leave the country right away for all 3 of their games because of the ongoing shit.
I think that's fair, and it's just a
Damn.
unfortunate situation.
Fucking Trump, man. Like, it's just,
As much as like their governments are at conflict, I think that's the thing that people need to understand.
what you can put it aside and just focus on football.
Well, if you don't want them to be there, let them stay in Canada or Mexico and just travel there.
Oh, that's what's gonna happen. Yeah,
Yeah,
But
it's not their fans either, and like these, it's definitely not the players' fault. Like they're just trying to be professionals and represent their country. It's their government.
Yeah, they're bumming them. Yeah,
that
yeah.
United have a problem.
Same as like
States have.
yeah, same as like there's 3 African countries that aren't allowed fans
What?
in the States.
Yeah, well,
Ivory Coast ain't allowed.
Fans.
Ivory Coast ain't allowed. There's some other 2, but they aren't allowed their fans.
Any time where they have
Like outside, but if you're like from Ivory Coast in the States already, like
Yeah,
a citizen
that's
there,
what it is.
you can
Oh, I
go do
see.
it. But if you were traveling
they're not allowed
to support, you're not allowed in.
Crazy.
Which
It's
I
crazy.
think is like it's unfortunate because they knew this World Cup was coming, and yet the states needed to get their like nose in all of this business.
Yeah.
Anyways, we don't need to get into this. This doesn't matter. It's not about footy. It's just
It was just a bit of news and events that
Yeah.
kind of happened.
It's
It's
just
just
a shame.
well,
that,
I mean, it is unfortunately part of this World Cup. Like, normally footy and politics are mixed, but unfortunately, this World Cup they are like.
Especially when it's in the U.S. and it talks about the U.S. The U.S. is the fucking
The
main
prices
point of everything that's going on around the world. Like,
I think that's
prices
a
are getting
shame.
into it as well.
I really wish.
Well,
that,
I don't think they'll allow. It won't. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say I like that North America is getting its turn doing it, but I wish it was like every country that it's just like individual country.
To be honest, I don't think that they'll have it here for a
Again.
while.
yeah.
Or maybe
No.
not again.
Maybe we just don't have the
It
venue.
kind of
like-
takes a bit of away from the footy. Like a lot of people are, like, kind of not up for this World Cup. They're excited, but they're not like.
No.
Like imagine like the.
But this
the
would be a-
Brazil World Cup.
yeah.
Like, that was insane.
But this is a
vibes.
great way to
2014.
like show that footy's that like this big in this country that that soccer isn't the biggest thing, right? It gets people's attention.
Yeah.
I think to your point with the Brazil thing though, it was like they had to make so many stadiums
Yeah.
that they've now abandoned.
No,
And
the
their
logistics
government,
might not be.
they can't necessarily afford that, whereas we could. We could have just when I traveled to Toronto in February for like a trading card game. Anyways, that doesn't matter. But it was right beside the stadium, and they were expanding it. Canada already has MLS teams as well as like the CPL teams that they could have just expanded the stadiums for, and most of the American stadium, I'm pretty sure in Dallas, is just their football team that they've just used the stadium for and modified the pitch for football.
Yeah, imagine changing the McMahon Stadium to host a World Cup.
Oh, I'm not saying Calgary should get it, but maybe like Edmonton have when the women's thing
yeah, the World Cup for them was there.
was in Edmonton, so they could have just modified that stadium.
The only thing I'm saying though is like I know this might be selfish. I know logistically for the country it might not be economically feasible, but
To host,
But-
like just us, yeah,
or like
no,
and
no
like the
shot.
Brazil thing, like building stadiums.
Dude,
But
there's some in the jungle that are just chilling there.
But my point was just like it looks unreal, the vibes. Like
It is.
This is funny. This is purely
Well,
like
you wonder how much
this-
revenue they got in Brazil for the Brazil.
This is
thing,
purely
Oh,
like,
yeah,
this is
it
purely
paid for
Yeah.
this is purely like taking away any like cons of it. I'm just saying like the vibes in general,
Yeah.
like the music, like all that, like it was never gonna be the same in the North America one.
and-
Like I love North America, but it's.
I mean,
wasn't
besides
gonna
besides the U.S. stadiums having big capacities, I mean, they just put down new grass. Like, what are we doing?
Also, have you heard the chants?
Oh, they're shit. They'll never be
it's-
as good as like English chants.
It's
not even
literally
close.
like one of the
And they think
hardest
theirs is
watches.
okay. Oh, they're terrible.
Sometimes we go to the
I believe that we will win. I believe that. Like, what are we?
But it's not even like
doing,
a
man?
deep voice. It's like a weird like.
Well, yeah, it's a little bunch of like middle-aged like
chant,
moms and dads and shit like that. Like, yeah, go. Like,
For
what
context,
are we doing?
for context, when we go to the hockey game, which is an NHL team, so the highest thing, it's called the Calgary Flames. When we go there, the best chant that we get is when the mascot hits his tangerine thing, and it's "Go Flames Go."
Tangerine.
Go Flames Go. Imagine this: you go to an Arsenal game, and everyone's just
And the guy in the drums going,
"Go
big
Arsenal Go."
It's
Go Arsenal Go.
Yeah, it's shocking.
It's dreadful. It's dreadful.
It actually pisses me off how bad it is.
I don't like going.
when you know like the chants that people make.
well, it's just like a hard listen.
Oh, it hurts.
Well, there's
it
just
hurts.
there's no passion. There's no
Vision.
Passion, athleticism.
Like, start a chant about
Anything.
some
Fucking
like just
anything.
change it.
Roast the other
Maybe it's true to just footy. It's those are the chants, and you stick to the hockey chants, and you stick to the soccer chants, right? Like, but they got to up the soccer chants though. Like for the MLS, like it's the memes. Oh, the jokes between England fans versus Americans online is the funniest thing ever. They talk about
Little mix.
well, they talk about like get over it. It's called soccer here. Like get over it. They're like
That's
he's like, mate, all your MLS teams have FC in it. Like shut up.